All right. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We're here to give long overdue recognition to the essential arm of our public service and safety departments, our police, our fire, our emergency medical services, and our public works department. These dedicated professionals, they form the foundation of what makes Crafton such a livable community. Their tireless commitment to protecting and serving our residents contributes immeasurably to the quality of life that we all enjoy here. While their service is evident every day, mostly in ways that go unnoticed and unremarked upon, we are here tonight to give particular recognition to their extraordinary dedication during one of the most challenging emergencies our community has faced in years. The devastating residential fire on that bitterly cold morning of January 20th tested their strength, their resilience, and unwavering commitment to duty in the face of extreme conditions. They responded without hesitation, putting themselves on the line to protect our lives and property. Tonight, we honor their courage, their sacrifice, and their indispensable role in keeping Crafton safe. Chief Crown, would you like to?
Yeah, I would just like to thank everybody for even recognizing us today.
Come on, because we're recording it so the community can see it later.
I would like to thank everybody for inviting us today. Mayor Perry, as we all know, it's essential when you have calls such as this that we have to all pull together and do what's in the best interest of the community. That day, that morning, there was a lot of things going on: snowstorm, whiteout conditions, heavy fire conditions, brick road, brick streets, but everything kind of worked flawlessly. I got up out of bed 5 o'clock in the morning, was driving down. As I pulled in, Sergeant Harbison was there. We met the resident at the front door, asked some questions. I think he and I both kind of took a gasp when they said that there were still 2 people inside. But at that point, our public works was, Captain Finley was plowing down the street. Public Works was trying to get everybody, the road salted to get us in. And that's very, very important that everybody works in unison and to make these kind of challenging situations better for everything that happens in the borough. It's a sad day, as the mayor called me and we communicated shortly thereafter. The fire department, I know for sure, we're not looking for any gratitude. This is what we train for day in, day out. We suffered too with the loss of the family. There's no fire department that does not want to, save people, save property. That day affected a lot of our members deeply just because we lost a life. I guess I'm old enough to know the last 2 fatal fires in the borough. Only a couple of us do. And it's tough to take. You remember those calls 35 years ago on Student Street was probably the last one. Before that, almost 40 years ago on Union Avenue. So those things really stick in our mind. But through the perseverance of training and doing what we do, we try to get through and we try to persevere and do the right things. It's just a testament to how we've formed the department, how we work with police and EMS and our public works department, the mutual aid calls that we answer. All those things play into how things were done that day. I could tell you, the first guys got off the truck, went in without a hose line. They were trying to make the saves as fast as they could. They were in there for a good amount of time, and they came out. You could see their gear was just smoking off gassing from the fires. Their helmets black. The tanks, as you guys know, we had insurance claims from the SCBA. Those things shouldn't happen, but those guys went in, risked their lives, especially the first crew on scene, to try to make the saves. as the mutual aid companies were coming in and going in, everybody fought valiantly to try to make the save. The back half of the house was collapsed into the basement, and the guys just kept going at it and going back, wouldn't quit. So, that just speaks volume to our guys, and I appreciate every one of them, and I appreciate the mayor for having us here. It is a loss for us. I think if you look around the room and talk to everybody that was there, you will know that that's not something that we want to happen. Unfortunately, we did lose life, and our respects to the family. But we appreciate to be here tonight.
Thank you, friend. So I have 3 commendations this evening. Let's start with our Crafton Volunteer Fire Department. On behalf of our grateful community, we extend our deepest appreciation to the dedicated members of the Crafton Volunteer Fire Department, as well as our neighboring mutual aid departments for their extraordinary service and unwavering commitment to protecting lives and property. Crafton Volunteer Fire Department's recent efforts, along with those of Green Tree, Moon Run, Stowe, and East Carnegie, in battling a dangerous residential fire in the early morning hours of January 20th, under the most extreme conditions on one of the coldest, iciest days when even the hydrants froze, exemplify the courage, the skill, and the perseverance that define true public service. Despite the adversity, you stood firm in the face of the elements, ensuring the safety of our community with steadfast determination and professionalism. Yet, this commendation is not just for that one harrowing day, but for every call that you answer, every life you protect, and every sacrifice you make, often without recognition or thanks. The work of a firefighter is tireless, and too often the dedication behind each emergency response goes unremarked. Please know that your service does not go unnoticed. We are deeply grateful for your commitment, your bravery, and the countless hours you devote to keeping our community safe. The Crafton Volunteer Fire Department embodies the very best of what it means to serve, and for that, we extend our sincere gratitude and highest commendation. So who would like to take this to the Chief Crown said that our Public Works Department was crucial in providing safe access and keeping the road open. So in recognition of the Crafton Public Works Department, outstanding dedication and service to our grateful community, we extend our deepest appreciation for the vital work you perform throughout the year. From maintaining our parks, pool and roadways, to ensuring efficient leaf pickup and superior snow removal. Your commitment to keeping our town safe and well-maintained is truly commendable. And on the issue of snow removal, you guys are renowned through the region. I cannot tell you how many times I hear people who do not live here who say the minute we get into Crafton, the roads are good. So thank you for that. A special acknowledgement is given for your exceptional efforts before and during the fire on January 20th, when you went above and beyond to ensure safe conditions for emergency responders by promptly salting the streets. Your professionalism and swift action exemplify the highest standards of public service. And I might mention for the community who don't know this, many of our Public Works Department are also members of our volunteer fire department. So they were doing double duty, doing the roads and then coming to fight the fire. Thank you very much. Bill, would you like to take this for the department? And finally, for our police department, on behalf of the entire community, we extend our sincere gratitude and appreciation to the Crafton Police Department for their dedication to public safety and their unwavering service. Every day, these officers respond to a wide range of calls, many of which go unnoticed, but they demonstrate professionalism, compassion, and a deep commitment to protecting our community. Their response to the fire emergency on the bitterly cold morning of January 20th was a testament to their dedication. Amid extreme conditions, officers stepped up once again to serve, ensure the safety and well-being of those affected. We would like to acknowledge Sergeant Timothy Harvison, who was the first police officer on the scene. His presence and professionalism during this challenging situation reflect the department's steadfast commitment to service. The efforts of Sergeant Harvison and the entire Crafton Police Department exemplify the courage and dedication that define law enforcement. We deeply appreciate their ongoing work and extend our heartfelt gratitude for their continued service to our community. Sergeant? And thank you all for coming. And we are so lucky to have all of you here serving us, being part of our community. It's just heartfelt. And I feel for the loss that you feel. Thank you.